Yeah, Ana Morrow, FandySports.com. Ana Morrow, she was just named to the Naismith Defensive Player of the Year watch list. She had 6 steals tonight. Can you just talk about why that recognition is so important for her and how she's been for you defensively this season?
Well, I don't know when that came out. That's the first time I've heard that. That's awesome.
Yesterday, ma'am.
She's deserving. Well, you see, I didn't know that. So I better get on Grant. He should told me that, right? She's deserving. She's got anticipation skills. She gets in passing lanes and picks off passes on ball reversal especially. She's an undersized post player that has to really work down there. She can't get caught behind. And for her to be recognized on that watch list, she's very deserving.
Go ahead. David Hernandez, Vanderbilt Hustler. So you guys didn't really have the best shooting night, but an immense amount of physicality on the board and in the paint. What do you think that says about your team, going forward as a contender in the nation?
Well, we're getting better, and we're playing better basketball right now than we have really probably all year. And it starts on the defensive end of the floor. I think we're starting to help each other more. We're moving our feet more. I'm using our bench more. And we can score the ball at all positions. But we have to get better defensively, and we have. And when you talk about physicality, well, we're pretty big, so we're going to bang with you. Angel's physical in there. Morrow, for her size, is physical. You bring Aaliyah in off the bench, she's physical. And if you look at my perimeter players, we're tough looking. We're bulky out there. And so, we're gonna get after you. We got to stop dribble penetration. We allow that too much to happen, but I don't have a problem with it being physical. I think our players have learned that people are going to be physical with you, so you better be able to be the aggressor sometimes.
Go ahead.
Hi, Aria Gerson, the Tennessean. Vanderbilt the past couple of games has shot really well and run a lot of things through their guards, and you did a good job shutting that down today. So what was it that kind of allowed defensively for you to stop more of that offensive production from Vanderbilt's guards?
Well, we didn't isolate any player and say, do this. What we've done to our perimeter players is we've taken games where they haven't shut down the perimeter players, and we've sat in a film room and we've challenged them. You're better than that. And I can honestly tell you they took it to heart. And I've seen it more on the last couple of games where, they don't want to be a liability on the defensive end. You're right. Cambridge is quick as lightning, and to me, she's the leader of that team. And for us to hold her to no points in the first half, I think it was just our activity. It wasn't, just going and doubling her and getting the ball out of her hands or anything like that. It was each perimeter player just getting better and understanding principles, understanding help the teammate, understanding when to switch. And it just took some time. It took some time for us to get there.
Got time for one more in here before we move for Zoom, if there are any. Or we'll open it up on Zoom.
Y'all have some really nice chairs for the media.
Can't complain. Very comfortable.
Well, you shouldn't complain. Come to that coach's room I'm in. I don't even have a chair.
No?
Send me one of these chairs next time, all right?
All right.
That's pretty nice.
Hey, Coach, Matthew Bruni here. You kind of mentioned it, but after the Mississippi State and the Auburn games on the road, just how pleased were you with that start that y'all had, and just what could you see from your players in terms of setting the tone early?
I saw the same thing tonight that I saw in the Florida game. I saw us execute a couple plays that we haven't executed all year. I saw we started the game on the road, just like I tell them, act like you're 10 behind when you tip the ball, because that's what you have to do on the road. You have to set the tone on the road, and I was really pleased. I hate Angel picked up her second because I thought Angel was a force to be reckoned with in there early, which allowed everybody else to eat. And good game.
Kim, I have two questions. First is kind of a lighthearted one. I couldn't help notice you got hammered pretty good there on the bench by Plagier going for that loose ball. Were you all right?
Gotta love that. That's what you want them to do. Go for a loose ball. I'm fine. I'm sure I'll have bruises everywhere tomorrow. When you have 2 stents and they have you on blood thinner, I probably got a bruise here and here and here. But I'm good to go. I loved it. Loved every minute of it. And I love that I fell back into my coaches. That's what you teach. That's what we teach.
You said you like the start. You guys weathered their storm. They weathered rally in the third quarter. You dealt with Angel having to be out for a long stretch. What pleased you most of all those things that mentally that y'all handled tonight?
I love the way we started. I love the way we handled Angel being in foul trouble in the second quarter and not being able to play, and we didn't lose the lead. We basically extended the lead. I love the second half when they made their run in the third quarter, that we took a deep breath and we responded, and Angel got to rest some then, and Aaliyah got big minutes. I always love that we usually have 5 players averaging in double figures. That's something you guys have seen, and I've said all along, we can score the ball at all positions.
Got time
Hey,
for
Coach, it's Reed.
a couple more here on Zoom.
Defense, second straight game where you sort of met your standards defensively. I'm wondering, do you think you can sustain this? Do you think you can do this consistently, and what will it take to do so?
Absolutely, I believe that. Throughout my coaching career, Reed, 39-9 is the magic number for me. If you hold an opponent shooting 39-9 from the field, you're going to win a lot of ball games, and we've done that in my career with many, many teams. This team, this particular year, has not been so good, and hopefully we're going to continue to do that on the defensive end of the floor, because it's going to take that. We've got 6 games remaining, and they're not going to be easy either.
Got time for one more here on Zoom. Would like to add, Coach is in her 24th season and 24th 20-win season tonight, 20th win.
Coach, Angel Reese on the broadcast after the game was talking about the practices with no basketball and how that's, the defensive improvement. And although players want to shoot, she was joking about maybe those are really helping out.
I've done that a lot. Maybe not with this particular team, but after the Mississippi State loss, it was time. And we can score the ball. Having a day or two without the ball in your hands isn't going to keep you from being a great scorer. And it was a bye week also. And we have a bye week coming up after the Sunday game against Alabama. And we may do that again. I just think that when we're all in a correct, ready position, and I look on that floor and all 5 of them have their knees bent and all 5 of them are guarding that basketball, you're getting through, and you're going to win some basketball games. And I thought also our bench production and the rotation of players coming in and doing something has been good of late. And we need to make sure they continue with their confidence.
All right, guys, thank you.